Good morning. Hope you're all okay. You're joining Karen today from tillycrafts.stampinup.net, and today I'm bringing you this card. I've used the painted lavender stamp set. I've also used sentiment from Sentimental Park. I wanted a little one, best wishes, and I've used the postage dies. They are called Perennial postage dies. I've used these two. I've already cut them out, so I've got them ready to go. And I'm also going to use this bit here is embossed, and I've used the stripes and splatters duo pack, and I've just used the stripes. I've already gone ahead and embossed it, so we're going to use that. Let me just move these out of the way. And this one I did in Orchid Oasis, so I thought I'd do it in Gorgeous Grape, and the ink pads I've got are Highland Heather Fresh Freesia, Lost Lagoon and Gorgeous Grape. So let's get started. Let's pop that out of the way. So I've got a normal card base, A4, cut in half, scored in half. Just give that burnish up the side. And my layer is 3.5 inches across, but it's the full length of the card. And the same with this, that's just a couple of inches, and again the full length of the card, because I'm going to cut that in half. I'm just going to flatten that out. If you get any ridges, just flatten them out. I have got a couple of blemishes on here, but I'm hoping the stamping will cover that up, so I'm just going to cut this in half. And this stamp set is out of the mini catalogue, and they are just going to go on the base of the card. So you just eyeball it to where you want it, and because obviously you want it stuck out at the side, so I might have to trim this down a bit because I wanted a little bit of white. Yeah, we're going to trim this down a little bit more. And so I did that to, I think it was 3.5, so we'll go to 3.25, just to see if that will give us a bit more room on the card. So I'm thinking I'll do it about there, and then that will give us a little edge. Yes. Right, so let's do some stamping. So I got Lost Lagoon for the green. I think on the other one I used shaded spruce. And all I'm going to do is stamp on and stamp off. And as you can see, I've got a little blot up there. That's because of that went off the page and it didn't stamp fully. So you just need to be mindful of when you're doing it. So like there, I've stamped off, and that will give a deeper effect. So I'll just put a few of these in. Actually, I should have brought my stamping mat in, with it being photopolymer. And I need a scrap piece of paper. If you're going to hear some scratching, it's the dog. He's got a thing about scratching things. He's probably lost one of his toys under. There we go, that's better. And I'll just do another one over here. There we go. So that's it for the green. And I'm going to come in with some Gorgeous Grape, I think. Gorgeous Grape on the long one, which I've already got mounted up. Really liking this stamp set, so I'm just going to mingle these in between the greens. I was going to stamp off, but I'm actually going to use some Fresh Freesia. On this, and just one more up there. Oh, lots of gorgeous. So I'm not going to bother with the Highland Heather, but I'm going to come in with the Fresh Freesia. But I might do my butterflies in Highland Heather. Keep it in the purples. Just breaks up the purple, which I think is quite nice. Maybe a bit more up there. Should have perhaps tried to keep it in the page, but it's fine. It is what it is. Right, and I've got one of these little ones here for the best wishes, which I'm going to do in the Gorgeous Grape. Let's just put the lid on this. Quite a simple card to put together, but I think it looks quite nice. Oh, there we go. Best wishes. I did stamp some butterflies on there, so we'll bring in the Fresh Freesia, not Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather. No, we'll have to do Fresh Freesia on there, and then it won't. Let's just see how dark it is. There we go. Put a couple of butterflies on. There we go. And then we'll put these bits together. Right. So what we shall do is get some glue. I like wet glue because you can move it about when it comes out. Just like to make sure there's plenty on because it's embossed. And then all I'm going to do is line it up with the card and do the same on this side with this one. So who else is waiting for summer? A bit of nice sunshine and warmth, because I know I am. Let's move that up a little bit, and then this one is going to go just on here like that. Oh, just bear with me 1 minute. Sorry about that. The puppy dog wanted to go out, and at the minute there's squirrels in the back garden. They're after the peanuts, but he's not quick enough. Right, let's bob that down. Let's check that's stuck. And then we're going to pop our sentiment onto here. Love this little, it's like a little ticket. And that one just fits in nicely. If there was a bigger one like this, I'd have used that and put a different sentiment on it, but I quite like this one. And just get some dimensionals. I've been using them up. There's one left on there. That can go in the bin. Oh no, there's another one. Nothing goes to waste on the dimensionals. So that is just going to go on there. Like so. I'm going to actually see if I've got some twine to hand. Yes, I've got a bit of this silver Simply Elegant trim. Thinking I might just put a little bit on. Not a lot, just a little. So let's cut a bit of this off. And I have found when it's dead curly, if you run your fingers down it, it straightens it out to make it easier to use. So I'll just pop a bit of tape here because I know that's where the sentiment's going. And we'll just loop it round. Just to give a little something extra. I'll come out that way. And one more loop there. Let's trim that off. And then we shall pop, bring this one down, the sentiment down. Oops, we won't put the sentiment down. Let's move that way. There we go. I might have to put another dimensional under there. Use one of the little ones. Just under there. There we go. Now we have some gorgeous gems which I've kept in here so I don't lose them, and these are the purple fine shimmer gems, and we have them in, I think it's Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape and Berry Burst. So I'm just going to add a couple of these on, I think, and this is where you can hide any blemishes up you've got. Just go for a little one up here. There we go. And then the last but not final least thing is we're going to do a bit of shimmer. So I'm just going to go over this ticket at the ends and around the edges. You can never have too much glitter or shimmer, and just highlight the butterflies. And just over these like so. There we go. Well, I really hope you like that. We've just changed it up slightly. You'll have to let me know what you think. I think my sentiment's a bit skew. If you have to sort that out after, it'll flick up and then I can just put it a bit straighter. But thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed that card. I've used the painted lavender, the perennial postage dies, and the sentiment from Sentimental Park. And we've used the dots, some elegant trim. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed that and can come back again soon. Take care all. Bye.